Netflix has released the final trailer for Season 3 of Stranger Things. It seems to confirm a possible fan theory about the season's main villain and includes more pop culture references from the 80s and early 90s. Here are 11 details you might have missed. First off, the trailer release. The trailer came out at 7:11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Perhaps the 7 is because the new season debuts in July, and 11 after, well, that seems obvious. The trailer is set to the song Confrontation and Rescue, a Philip Glass song from the 1980s.
It's building something.
The trailer starts with an ominous voiceover.
You let us in.
There's a good chance this is the Mind Flayer, aka the Shadow Monster, who we first saw in Season 2, which possessed Will, taking a new human form. Could it be Mayor Klein, played by Carrie Ewells, or could it be Billy? More on that in a bit. This all suggests that while 11 supposedly closed the gate to the Upside Down in the Season 2 finale, something ended up staying behind.
What if he never left?
In another shot, we see the gang preparing for a showdown. We see Jonathan grab an axe and Nancy cocking a gun. Nancy is first seen with a handgun back in Season 1. She and Jonathan are practicing in a field. Nancy proves to be a natural, hitting a cam with her first shot. Jonathan isn't so lucky, which is maybe why he chose to use an axe as a weapon. She also carries a gun in Season 2. We see Lucas inside the Starcourt Mall, practicing with a slingshot. Slingshots are Lucas's weapon of choice. In the Season 1 finale, he uses one against the Demogorgon and actually gets a shot in, with 11's help. And speaking of the mall, as we saw in the first trailer, it will be a major setting in Season 3. In the background, you'll spot a number of 1980s brand logos including Burger King, The Gap, JCPenney, and Orange Julius. At the carnival, if you look closely, you can see an old-school Coke logo. At one point, we get a quick glimpse of Will's arm. On his wrist is a 1980s Nelsonic Qbert game watch. As always, the show pays homage to a lot of beloved pop culture of the 1980s, and this time, the 1990s as well. The Duffer Brothers cited 1993's Jurassic Park as a major influence on Season 3. Some of the shots at the mall are clear references to this scene, in which Tim and Lex are hiding in the kitchen from the Velociraptors. Speaking of early 90s references, this new evil-looking character is giving off T-1000 vibes from 1991's Terminator 2. You might recognize him as the guy with the gun roaming through the Hall of Mirrors in the previous trailer. There's a brief shot of Billy's car speeding towards the mall, which seems to be a mirror image of this DeLorean seen in Back to the Future. This film was released in 1985, when Season 3 is set, and the scene happens to include the same vintage JCPenney logo we mentioned earlier. At one point, we get another glimpse of the Mind Flayer. If you recall, in the final shot of Season 2, this creature was seen hovering over Hawkins Middle School. There also seems to be hints that the Mind Flayer will take another human form this season. The question is, who will be the host this time? Fans are speculating that it could be Billy, and this trailer is giving us a few major hints that this is true. Will speculates that the monster will attach itself to someone again. As he says this, there's a flash of the Mind Flayer and an immediate cut to Billy. Seconds later, we get a close-up shot of Billy's dilating pupil. The Brimborn Steelworks building is also swarming with rats, which tend to symbolize some sort of outbreak, so clearly someone is going to be infected. Was there anything we missed? Let us know in the comments.